between the Indianapolis Colts and the New York Giants. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Darnay Holmes now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a turn and a give to Barkley. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
They'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, a 22. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
A first down carry for Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Shaquille Leonard in there to blow that play up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Now Jones. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 30. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. Now to Galladay on the jet sweep. They find some open field here. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout. And that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
Barkley fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Makes the score 7.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Holmes returning from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll bring up second down. The Giants at 12-3 now on the year, and they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. That thing, touchdown, Giants!
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're looking for proof of his speed, Next Gen Stats shows that he was traveling just over 21 miles an hour there. Ryan and the Colts getting set here, 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfect.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Alexander Johnson, the one to drop it. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase it.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Gano now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. So 8 yards on the completion there, and now we've got a 3rd and 4. Pass out left, caught by Woods. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Through one quarter, 14-7. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Ryan will throw again. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Ryan. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Well, that sack backs Ryan the Colts up a bit here, facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. The tackle made there by Jared Davis.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jones to the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 3rd and 4 now.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd went to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Ryan. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alexander Johnson. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. That pick his 9th on the season.
Remember when we were kids and you were playing Little League Baseball and they penciled you in the 9 spot in the order? That wasn't so good, was it?
Were you in the 9 hole?
Or you played the 9 position, right field? That wasn't so great.
That wasn't. You're picking dandelions out there.
Exactly.
But the 9 picks.
9 picks, you want that in a big way. That's a great season.
Heck of a season. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And that's complete to Shepard. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. DeForest Buckner in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Gano's kick is good.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Ryan. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Ryan. And his throw here's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
On 3rd down, Ryan. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th. Again, Ryan. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, Ryan. This is caught. Touchdown, Colts. Jonathan Taylor with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Colts get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. To throw for it is Ryan. And he's got it. They convert for 2, and that gets them even closer. Now a 2-point game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. Jones now throwing on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now Jones just going to bat this forward on the jet sweep. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. And he finds his target, Ebron. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Gano's kick is good. And with that last field goal, that puts him now at 300 made on his career, and that is something to celebrate.
And that puts him in the top 30 all time. So he's really made a mark, and he's got plenty of life left in that leg, that's for sure.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
And Ryan's throw there into the hands of Ross. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. On first down, Ryan. That ball caught by Campbell. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now Ryan on first down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. From the gun, it's Ryan. Touchdown! Paris Campbell from 4 yards out. And the Colts have retaken a third-quarter lead. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones. Over the middle, caught by Bellinger. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Throwing, Jones. That's caught by Galladay. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Barkley, inside handoff. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Gano for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And the Giants are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. It's Barkley on the counter. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Jones. Man open, it's Tony. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley down right around the 25. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw. Jones. And he fires one incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right.
Open man right side is Tony.
And they snap him short of the first as he can only get to the 20.
So Jones off, Graham Gano on here for the New York Giants field goal.
Gano's kick is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner.
And miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they'll have it just 5 yards away from pay dirt here, 1st and goal.
Starting to get the sense throughout the league that more of the special teams coordinators give their guys the green light to bring the ball out because everyone wants big plays to happen. I don't know if that philosophy will hold after that error there. Turn it over that deep in their own territory.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game.
And the Giants will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead now up to 14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone.
And a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
3 quarters in the books.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Here's Ryan. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this is taken in at the 5.
Well, this has been a signature of his over a sensational career since entering the league back in 2008. And you can see still plenty of strength left in that arm.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.